have in using that harassing tactic?
No accuracy,
Yeah.
he couldn't afford a forward observer. I mean,
Right.
the forward observer himself would have to expose himself to at least our posts to have good eyes on what happens behind the walls.
Right.
You know, so I mean, he was kind of just going off the smoke clouds or something. I mean,
Yeah, it had to be just a waste of rounds for them. I mean, they could employ that round a lot better if they used it for an IED.
Yeah.
You know, I think what all they're really going for was harassment fires.
yeah.
You know, that's all they could have been.
So how did Lieutenant Watson and you squad leaders intend to exploit the enemy's weakness or vulnerability in that situation?
I mean, in that situation was the fact the enemy always had observation, always knew where we were at all times. As soon as you walk out that gate, you're observed, and you can't hide it. And the fact that we stepped out at that time, out that like kind of secret gate, kind of led you right into the open, and it managed to move like through the canals. Like we actually got wet a little bit, didn't take the normal bridges, and snipped fences and went through fences instead of going around in front of the houses. Like, I mean, right there, you took away the enemy's ability to observe. So when the next morning he wakes up, he doesn't know that you're set in right next door to him. You know, he's like, oh, no one saw me. No one gave me a call last night. You know, so.
Did the enemy do anything in that situation that surprised you?
Just I walked up on these guys, and they were all like ducked down in a group of like little sheep. And when we came out of the tree line, I had a fire team here. They kind of looked at me, went to go this way, and looked at me, and just kind of sat down like they knew they were done. Just got real ghost faces on them. Like,
So in that situation, you surprised them.
yeah.
Yeah. And what lessons learned, if any, from that?
You can move at night tactically. I
With
don't
the
care if
platoon
you're.
size element.
You can do it with the platoon, you can damn sure do it with the squad, and you can really do it with the fire team. Everyone says Marine infantry is big, clunky, and you know we're ground pounders, but you're all around. The Marine's like an all-around jack of all trades. You can do anything you put your mind to it. You just need to have
And
discipline.
imagination.
The discipline is what gets you through like looting at night.
What was your unit's strength in execution?
The unique
What
strength.
was Lima 3's strength in executing that?
I'd have to say the discipline. The discipline and just the will we had. The way I told you, like how when we lost all the cancer guys in our platoon from 3-4, the way we all came together again. You know, there's no person in there that always bitched and was like, I don't want to do this. This sucks. The love to do it, the fun in it, made it so, you know, you're out there stalking at night, moving up. You wanted to do it. It wasn't.
I want to elaborate on that cancer a little bit. All right, with our guys, with our original platoon before our 3-4 guys showed up, we were tight. We'd go out and party together on the weekends as a platoon. Well, these guys came in from 3-4, and they kind of threw a wrench in our engine. You know, it didn't. Some people got along with some of them, some people got along with others, so then it started to actually break down and form cliques in the platoon. And it started to actually, a lot of guys started to get at each other's throats, which was weird. And then all of a sudden these guys left because they had, you know, they only had so much time with us anyways, and they left, and all of a sudden we grew back together again the way, you know, we were before, which was, we were real tight. And I think that was a big reason why we were able to operate like that again, was because we were back to the old 3rd platoon.
Not saying nothing about 3-4. It's
No,
just
no, it's but
using that because they came from there.
Yeah,
They
they
knew
came from
that.
there.
Well, on that note, thanks. And